and they got really strong and improved things. And then the administration didn't like it, so they moved. They no longer have a faculty member as the mentor. They now have an administrator. So for a number of years, it was really sad. You became a student leader because they had a trip to Florida every year. You got to go to Epcot Center or something. Yeah. But the last 3 years, especially, we've had very good leadership. So I hope.
The trip to Florida was supposed to be a learning environment. I mean,
Yeah. Well, they went to some kind of leadership conference, and then they went to Disney or whatever.
I know him because he goes to my church, so.
So to get to modes, but we have a few things to do.
Has this school ever been painted since you've been here?
No, exactly. And they may not do anything to the music building now. They ran out of Measure J money. So they may end up not doing anything to it.
Well, that's better than starting and not having enough to finish.
Okay?
what
As long
are
as
they building back there?
Allied Health and Safety, it's going to be nursing, fire department, and police academy if they get that back. Got taken away from that.
I think they're only offering the police academy during the spring. Or,
I don't think they're offering it yet.
I think not this spring, but next year, I think. My cousin is interested in that program.
When they cut it, they did it very bad. So there were students, so when you're in the police academy, you have to buy a uniform, or more than one, so what could be one. You have to buy a gun and handcuffs, and there's this set of stuff that you get. The gun's $200 and something. Students showed up, they put them through an hour of orientation, and then they announced they were cutting the program after the orientation, and they bought their uniform and everything. So if you go to another police academy, it's a different uniform. So you can't just take the same uniform. I heard that, and I thought, well, that can't be wrong. I heard that from 3 different students. They had everything. And the thing about the orientation, I did not understand that. Well, were they having a meeting somewhere during the orientation and deciding to cut it during the orientation? They had an hour's orientation. The parents were there, and then they announced, yeah, we're cutting the program.
Well, it's like last week with your interviews.
Oh, yeah. Wait till the last minute, and then wait till everybody does all the work. It was very strange.
Wait till everyone expects them to do something. I said, oh, no.
Page 201, number 4. Yes, page 201, number 4. Up. The 5s, the queens. All right. Those triplets, now this is 5-8, not 5-4. So if it was 5-4, the triplets would be 5 logging. But this is 5-8. So that would be 1. Let's see, the first one is in the lower line. So 1, 2, rest, 3, lead, lock, 1. That's the 3 against 2 beats.
It's 4.
4, isn't it?
4.
Ah, you're 4, lead, lock. So 1, 2, 4, lead, lock, 1. Everybody see where we are? We're in number 4, but we're on the lower line in the 5th measure. 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, li, la, 1, 4, li, la. Try just that measure, and you can add the 1 after it, because anytime you have a syncopation, it's hard to just stop in midair. So sometimes they're easier to count if you add the next down. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, try everybody on the top line. So there's another one there in the second system when we get there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just that one second last measure, somebody a little confused on that. Try everybody on the lower line. 5, rest, rest. 5, 1, 2. So somebody's eye didn't get to the right place going from first system to second system. So second system, lower line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, okay, you three do the upper line, you three do the lower line. 3, 4, 5. That triplet was not good.
Yeah.
So you have to feel right where that next beat is has to be down. So that was drawn out a bit too much. Otherwise, it was going pretty good after there. Try the last measure in the first system. First system, last measure. First system, last measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 2. Rest to do the same place. First system, last measure. We got it, but it was a little bit sloppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're starting to clap like this when you're not sure, but you need to keep it loud so you can hear. Try again, same thing. First system, last measure. The first system. This is the last 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. The top line, second last measure. Somebody's having trouble with this. Rest. So what I said a moment ago is when you have a syncopation, if you add a 1 or the next beat to it, it's easier to count. So just that triplet by itself, see how it leaves you hanging there? But if you add a 1, it feels more complete. But that second last measure, there's a rest after. So you can't add, you just have to go beat. And I think the problem was you were not doing the right amount of the 1 beat of rest. Everybody try that. This is top line. Everybody, last 2 measures. So we want this. And it's that 4th beat that we need to feel where that is. 1, 2, 10. All right. Any questions about the 5s? Didn't have too much trouble with it, even the complex stuff. And that's the interesting things about this 5 is they'll look complex, but dive into it. And you know how to count. It's just adding an extra beat to it. And without having to say the syllables and remember whether you're on the 2nd or 3rd or 4th or 5th beat, and just reading the rhythms. Five can be kind of fun sometimes. There's an energy to it. and it can be kind of fun. Speaking of kind of